Audio test one, audio test one. Balko, Bison, Lomega Raiders, bang! Audio test two, audio test two. Balko, Lady Bison, Lomega, Lady Raiders. Three-pointer, bang! The pride of the High Plains, the Balko Lady Bison are on the air. Balko Lady Bison basketball is being brought to you live on the Balko Bison Sports Network. Welcome to Panther Gymnasium on the campus of Tologa High School for today's third round OSSAA Class B playoff matchup between the Lomega Lady Raiders and the Balko Lady Bison. We'll take a brief timeout, and when we return, we'll have the pregame show for today's matchup, the keys to victory, and the starting lineups live from Tologa, Oklahoma. Balko Lady Bison basketball will continue in a moment. Welcome back to Panther Gymnasium here in Tologa, Oklahoma for this evening's matchup between the number 2 ranked Lady Raiders of Lomega and the Lady Bison of Balko. I'm David Vaughn, and tonight we will start with the Lomega Lady Raiders. The Lady Raiders are the defending Class B runners-up, and they have a pedigree worthy of dynastic acclaim. They've claimed 14 state championships, including 5 in the last 10 seasons. The blueprint the Lady Raiders have set is a proven one, yielding impressive results time and time again. Lomega come into today's matchup 24-2 on the season under coach Kevin Llewellyn in what has all the markings of a team poised to make another deep run. The Lady Raiders advanced to today's game by earning a first-round bye, then a systematic 90-31 dismantling of Bison in their second-round game. Defensively, the Lady Raiders have shown extremely well this season, allowing just 37.2 points per game over the course of the season and have allowed under 30 points on 9 separate occasions this season. They've made their living on limiting possessions, forcing bad shots, and creating turnovers this season, and will want to do the same today. Offensively, Lomega are averaging an astounding 71.7 points per game and have only failed to score 50 points one time this season, while eclipsing the 80-point mark on 8 different occasions, including 3 times in excess of 90. They have not had difficulty converting defense into offense when they get stops, and they will want to continue that run today against this motivated Balko squad. Balko commit to this evening's matchup 15-6 on the season and looking much better in the beginning of this 2024 playoff run. The Lady Bison advanced to today's game by defeating Forgan in the first round of the playoffs 50-22 and Buffalo 53-29 on Saturday in the second round. The Lady Bison come into today's game still fairly well rested after getting significant time from the deeper portions of their bench in their last 2 games. Balko come in averaging 49.1 points per game offensively this season, and the transition game for the Lady Bison has been key in that. The Lady Bison are definitely going to want to focus on short, crisp passes in order to eliminate careless turnovers against this Lomega squad that thrives on forcing them in what is known as what they have as their signature full court press defense, which they will utilize for the entirety of their game. The Lady Bison have been solid all season defensively, allowing just 38.3 points per game. Balko like to get up and down the court, but they may want to try and make this more of a half-court game with transition opportunities as they arise, rather than trying to get into a track meet with the 3rd highest scoring team in the state. Balko must control the ball in this game. Short, crisp passes, smart moves defensively, and not leaving points on the floor is going to be key for this Lady Bison squad. Great moments are born from great opportunity, and that's what Balko have before them this evening. These teams do not meet very often, as this is the first time they faced off since 2012 when Lomega defeated Balko in the state semifinal. Both of these teams have already advanced to the 4th round of the playoffs in Leedy. The winner will play on Saturday at 6 o'clock against the winner between Leedy and Boise City. The loser will play tomorrow at 1 o'clock against Tyrone. But it's time to put all the conjecture and discussion to bed because it's time. It's Lomega, it's Balko, and it's live right here on the Balko Bison Sports Network. We'll be right back with the national anthem, the starting lineups, and the tip-off of the 3rd round of the 2024 OSSAA Class B Women's Basketball Playoff, live from Panther Gymnasium here in Tologa, Oklahoma. Balko Lady Bison basketball will continue in a moment. We will now have the in-arena national anthem followed by the starting lineups. Welcome back to Panther Gymnasium here in Lomega, in Tologa, Oklahoma. It's now time for the starting lineups. First for the number 2 ranked Lomega Lady Raiders. Senior number 2, the Raiders, come into today's game 24-2 on the season under head coach Kevin Llewellyn and head coach Bowen Nyberg. A senior number 2, Abby Stewart. A senior number 3, Monse Rivera. A sophomore number 22, Hadley Ott. A sophomore number 23, Aliana Lawson. And a junior number 32, Kate Myers. And now the starting lineup for the Balko Lady Bison, who come into today's game 15-6 on the season under head coach Brittany Johnson in her 14th year as a head coach, and Tony Taylor in his 35th year of coaching. A 5'7" freshman number 1, Hallie Littaw. A 5'8" sophomore number 11, Kelby Sager. A 5'9" freshman number 12, Estrella Martinez. A 5'9" senior number 15, Emily Trenneman. A 6'1" senior number 24, Aspen Freeman. Balko will be in their their road maroon uniforms with the white script Balko across the chest, a white lettering and white trim, and they will be going from right to left across your screen. Lomega in their home white uniforms with the electric blue lettering and trim, and they will be going from left to right across your screen. I want to thank everyone for joining us on this broadcast of Balko Lady Bison basketball. My name is David Vaughn, and I will be your host for the evening. A very pleasant good evening to you all, wherever you may be. Lomega come into today's game a very heavy favorite over Balko, but this is why you play the game. Nothing is nothing is settled until it is settled on the scoreboard. Emily Trenneman will do the jumping honors for Balko, and for Lomega it will be Kate Myers. It will be Aliana Lawson. Ball is in the air, and we are underway. The tip is controlled by Lomega. Quickly into the front court. Stewart has the ball in the corner. Guarded there. Ball is knocked away, deflected out of bounds. It'll be a turnover on the first possession, and Balko they're going to say it was deflected out of bounds by Balko. It did not look like it was touched by the Lady Bison, but they will say it was. So Lomega gets the free possession. Over now to the near side, driving in is Aliana Lawson, now giving it back to the corner, driving into the paint. This is back out now, top of the key. Lawson has it. Over to the near side. Hesitation dribble, now top of the key. Myers has it. Faking the pass, handing it off now over to the near side. Back now, top of the key. Driving in is Rivera. Now over, Myers driving in. The floater, no good, and she's fouled. Foul's going to be on Hallie Littaw, her first personal foul, first team foul. It was on the shot, and so Kate Myers will go to the line to shoot 2 for Lomega. The junior from Lomega go to the line very quickly, shoots 1 free throw. It goes up. First point of the game belongs to the Lady Raiders. 7:28 to go here in the first quarter. 1-0 is the score. Second free throw up. Around the rim, no good. Offensive rebound. Lomega to reset. 1-0 the score. Favor the Lady Raiders, driving in through a double team. Bounce pass. Top of the key. Myers has it, handing it off to Lawson. Lawson through a double team. Floater, no good. Rebound by Martinez. Balko gets their first possession. Freeman now has it, full court press as we expected being employed. Balko cannot break it. And a very fast 10-second violation. So a turnover right off the bat. Balko can't get out of their own end, and a turnover, Lomega basketball. Stewart has it now into the front court. Over to Kate Myers. Myers down to Ott on the wing. Bounce pass over to the near side. Three-pointer is good for Abby Stewart. She has 3, and it's 4-0 favor Lomega. Into the front court, Trenum has it. Picking up her dribble is Trenum over to the near side. Freeman for 3. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound deflected, picked up by Kate Myers. Quickly into the front court of the Lady Raiders. Ball bobbled on the floor, picked back up by Lomega. Pass deflected and stolen by Trenum. Balko looking to run, but they can't. Defensive pressure stout for Lomega. Martinez into the front court, has the ball, creates contact, shot is up, no good. Ball loose on the floor, picked up and stolen. Tie ball, possession arrow favors Balko. It will be Lady Bison basketball. 6:10 to go here in the first quarter. 4-0 is the score. Coach Johnson hollers out the play from the sideline. Balko to inbound from the baseline. Kelby Sager to do the inbounding honors for Balko. Sager finds Freeman, has it free throw line extended, pass to Litaw near the timeline, giving it off to Freeman. Freeman looking to direct traffic, heavy pressure defensively, finds Trenum top of the key. Circling back around over to Litaw. Litaw to Martinez. Martinez pass over to Litaw again. Litaw a little indecisive, but she finds Trenum. And there will be a foul away from the ball on Aliana Lawson. That'll be Lawson's first personal foul, first team foul for Lomega. 5:49 to go here in the quarter. Balko basketball. Fast pace for both these teams in the early going. 4-0 is the score, favor Lomega. Martinez to Trenum. Trenum has the ball, drives in, and Trenum traveled with it. Looked like there might have been a reach-in foul, but steps first. So a turnover and Lomega basketball. Inbounding on the far side. Hadley Ott to do the inbounding honors for Lomega. 5.5 to go here in the first quarter. Into the front court. Stewart does so diagonally. Bounce pass, but she gets it back immediately. 5:25 now to go here in the quarter. On the far side, Stewart has it over to the near side. 3-pointers off the back iron, no good. Rebound, Lawson has it. Ball's knocked away and stolen by Trenum. A lot of contact. And a reach-in foul is going to be called on Hadley Ott. That'll be Ott's second personal foul. So 2 fouls. No, they'll say that's the first foul. No, so that'll be the first foul on Ott. But there's a backcourt violation. The action's happening faster than I can keep up with it right now. Already 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. 4-0 is the score. Over to the near side, Ott has it. Long 3-pointer is good. I believe that was for Abby Stewart. She has 6 already, and it's 7-0 favor Lomega. 4:52 to go here in the quarter. Litaw has it, and a traveling violation. Another turnover for Balko. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. 4:50 to go here in the first quarter. Lomega 7, Balko 0. Balko Lady Bison basketball will continue in a moment. Inbound goes to the near side. 3-pointer is off the back iron. No good. Offensive rebound and a traveling violation. So it'll be a turnover. Balko basketball inbounding from the baseline. 4:44 to go here in the first quarter. 7-0 the score. Balko can't get on track offensively in the early going of this one, and we knew this is going to be the difficulty. Litaw has it. Double team comes. Heavy pressure, and it's stolen. Knocked away, and it's stolen back. Balko basketball. Freeman has it, giving it off to Trenum. Numbers for Balko if they hurry. Trenum picks up her dribble. Lomega recovers defensively. Martinez giving it off now to Litaw. Litaw to Freeman. 4:25 to go here in the quarter. 7-0 the score. Favor Lomega. Freeman picks up her dribble. Long pass finds Trenum on the block. Up and under move. Shot is up. No good. She had more room than she thought she did. Bounce pass over to the wing on the near side. Back now, free throw line extended. Cross-court pass over to Ott. Ott has the ball. Down to the block. Back over to Ott now. Pass deflected out of bounds. It will be Lomega basketball inbounding from the far sideline, approaching the halfway point here in the first quarter. 7-0 is the score. Subbing into the game for Lomega will be Jenny Peñaran, and Hadley Ott will have a seat. 4:04 to go here in the first quarter. Cross-court pass for Peñaran. Over to Stewart, back to Peñaran, now down to the block, back to Peñaran, over now to the near side. Stewart, three-pointer, around the rim, no good. Rebound, saved, and Lomega to reset. Top of the key over to the far side now, Peñaran. Long cross-court pass to the near side, saved again, back to Stewart, over to the near side. Three-pointer for Rivera is no good. Rebound deflected. Lomega saves again. Another chance for Lomega. The hustle plays all going to Lomega right now. Freeman has it. Litaw gives it off to Martinez. Martinez into the front court. It's knocked away, and a reach-in foul on Hadley Ott, and that'll be Ott's second personal foul. 3 team fouls in the quarter. Oh, no, correction. The foul's going to be on Kate Myers instead. That'll be her first personal foul. Hudson Stockton will check into the game for Balko. Inbound goes to Martinez, who's under the basket. Shot is blocked by Aliana Lawson. So Balko to inbound from the baseline. 3:14 to go here in the first quarter. Lady Bison still looking for their first points of the game. Stockton well recessed from the baseline. Inbound is deflected and stolen. Fast break opportunity now for Lomega ahead of everyone. Peñaran's layup is no good. Rebound by Martinez. They have a transition opportunity. She didn't see it. Freeman across the timeline, and she stopped. Coach Johnson not happy with the decision. Tie ball, possession arrow favors Lomega, and it will be Lady Raider basketball. 3 minutes to go here in the quarter. Down on the block, shot is up off the glass and good for Aliana Lawson, her first points of the game, and it's 9-0 favor Lomega. Freeman has it now on the near side, picks up her dribble, over to Trenum in the front court, 1-on-2. Spin move in the paint and a traveling violation. So another turnover for Balko and Lomega basketball once again. 2:40 to go here in the first quarter. 9-0 is the score. Over to the near side, Stewart with it. Ball reversal over to the near side. Three-pointer from the wing is good. Montse Rivera with her first points of the game, and the lead now up to double figures, 12-0. Freeman back to Litaw near her own baseline. Over to Stockton, back to Litaw. Litaw over to Freeman. Freeman outlet pass deflected. Picked up by Litaw into the front court. Has the ball utilizing the Trenum screen. Shot is blocked. Rebound by Stewart. Lomega coming the other way. 2:07 to go here in the quarter. Over to the near side. Back over now to Peñaran. Peñaran back over now to Rivera on the far side. Down to the elbow. Back over to the far side now. Rivera, three-pointer. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound picked up by Freeman. Freeman recovers, picks up, pass over to Litaw, and there's a reach-in foul on Montse Rivera, I believe. That'll be her first personal foul. No, correction, it'll be on Abby Stewart, her first personal foul. 14 fouls in the quarter. 12-0 is the score. Balko inbounding in front of the scores table on the near side. Litaw receives it. Double team comes. Over to Stockton. Stockton to Trenum in the paint through a double team. Shot is no good. And there's going to be a reach-in foul, I believe, on Emily Trenum. It will be on Trenum, her first personal foul. Second team foul of the quarter. Lomega basketball inbounding from the baseline. 1:38 to go here in the first quarter. Balko being shut out here so far in the first quarter. 12-0 is the score. High post now over to Stewart for three off the front iron. No good. Offensive rebound down on the block. The shot is blocked from behind by Freeman. Bounce pass over to the far side. Lomega to reset. Three-pointer is good. for Abby Stewart. She has 9 in the quarter, and it's the first 15 points of the game going to Lomega. Trenum now with it, giving it off to Stockton. Stockton stops short of the midcourt stripe. She gives off to Trenum. Trenum to Martinez. Her shot is blocked, but she's fouled on the shot. And so Estrella Martinez will go to the line to shoot 2. Lomega foul's going to be on Chloe Meyer, who's in the game. That's her first personal foul. 5 team fouls, so Balko will be shooting free throws for the rest of the quarter. Estrella Martinez with the chance to get Balko on the scoreboard for the first time here in the quarter. Martinez spins it in her hand. First free throw's off the front iron, no good. One more free throw forthcoming for the 5'9" freshman from Balko. Bree Yost in the game for Lomega. Hadley Ott also back in the game. Second free throw is up and good, so Balko on the scoreboard. 15-1 the score with 1 minute to go here in the opening stanza. Abby Stewart in the front court, giving it off now over to the near side. Yost has it now back top of the key to Meyer. And the ball's knocked away and stolen by Martinez. Stockton not looking for the pass. It's off her hands, out of bounds. It'll be a turnover. Lomega basketball. 47.6 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. 15-1 is the score. Lomega to inbound from the far sideline. Over to the near side, holding it above her head. Trenum goes for the steal, and she gets it. Into the front court, fast break opportunity. Layups off the glass, and good. First field goal of the game goes to Emily Trenum. 15-3, ball is deflected out of bounds by Trenum. Lomega basketball inbounding on the near side in front of the scores table. Half a minute to go here in the first quarter. 15-3 the score. Sager back in as Hudson Stockton will have a seat. Over to the near side, Yost has it, giving it off to Meyer. Back to Yost down on the block. Now top of the key. Three-pointer from Myers off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound, 17 seconds to go here in the quarter. An up and under move, layoff hard off the glass, no good. Another offensive rebound. Three-pointer is off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound goes off of Aspen Freeman and out of bounds. So will be Lomega basketball, 7.6 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Inbound goes to Myers. 5 seconds now. Pass down on the block is knocked away and stolen. 2 seconds, 1 second. They're going to hang on to it, and that's the end of the first quarter. One dominated by Lomega, but that's the end of the first quarter with your score. Lomega 15, Balko 3. We'll take a quick timeout. We come back, we'll have the first quarter recap and the start of the second quarter live from Panther Gymnasium here in Tologa, Oklahoma. Balko Lady Bison basketball will continue in a moment. Yeah. Welcome back to Panther Gymnasium here in Tologa, Oklahoma, where the second-ranked Lomega Lady Raiders are all over the Balko Lady Bison, 15-3. Lomega being paced by Abby Stewart with 9, 3 for Monse Rivera, 2 for Hadley Ott, 1 for Kate Myers, 2 for Emily Trenum, 1 for Estrella Martinez, and that's the offense for Balko. It will be Lady Bison basketball to start the second quarter. Aspen Freeman has it near the midcourt stripe. Double team comes over to Trenum on the far side, has the ball driving baseline through a double team, a lot of contact, no call. Tie ball, possession arrow favors Lomega, and it will be Lady Raider basketball. 7:48 to go here in the first half. Inbound goes to Paige Wheeler, who's now in the game for Lomega. Over to Hadley Ott. Now driving baseline is Bree Yost. Back over to the near side. Triangle offense being run for Lomega. Wheeler again, now over to the near side, driving baseline. And a blocking foul is going to be called on Kelby Sager. That'll be Sager's first personal foul, first team foul of the quarter. Lomega to inbound from the baseline. Kate Myers to do the inbounding honors for the Lady Raiders. Over to the near side, Yost has it, giving it back to Myers. Myers flashing into the paint. Circling back around now to the top of the key. Driving in, back over to the near side. Three-pointer is good. Bree Yost with her first points of the game. It's a three-pointer, and it's 18-3. Now 7:15 to go here in the first half. Littaw inbound to Freeman. Back to Littaw. Littaw circling back all the way near the baseline. And a reach-in foul on Bree Yost. That'll be Yost's first personal foul. First team foul of the quarter. 7:08 to go here in the opening in the opening half. Littaw to inbound again from the baseline over to Freeman. Freeman inbounds to Trenum. Loses her balance but picks the ball back up. A lot of contact, no call. Giving it back over now to Freeman again. Freeman top of the key. Over to Martinez. Martinez picks up her dribble. Now Littaw top of the key has the ball. Over to Freeman. Freeman top of the key. Three off the back iron. No. Offensive rebound, Sager. Over to Trenum. Trenum for three. Bang! Three-point basket good. Emily Trenum. Trenum with 5. And it's 18-6 over to the near side. Yost has the ball. Reverse layup, no good. Traveling violation. So a turnover, Balko basketball. Littaw to inbound from the baseline. 6:39 to go here in the half. Freeman has it, picks up her dribble. Finds Martinez. Martinez into the front court. Has Trenum. Trenum goes up, shot no good, and a foul. So Emily Trenum's going to go to the line to shoot 2 for Balko. Balko's starting to find their footing just a little bit here in this second quarter. Kate Myers with the foul. That'll be her second personal foul, second team foul of the quarter. So Trenum will go to the line to shoot 2 now for Balko. Trenum with the lightly wrapped hand. First free throw is up and good. So Emily Trenum shouldering a lot of the offensive load here in the early going for Balko as the starters come back into the game for Lomega. Or most of them do anyway. So Trenum spins it in her hand. Second free throw is up. In and out, no good. So Trenum converts 1 of 2. She has 6 points. And it's 18-7. Balko currently on a 7-2 run. Bounce pass top of the key. Long three-pointer for Stewart is good. Abby Stewart says that's enough of that. She has 12. And it's 21-7. Trenum has it. Dribbling out of the double team. Littaw has it. In the backcourt. Over to Freeman. Freeman across the timeline. Picks up her dribble through the double team over to Littaw. Littaw finds Sager. Sager in the paint over to Freeman. Freeman to Trenum. Trenum's shot is deflected. Gets the ball back. Driving in now. The floater is off the front iron. No good. Offensive rebound. Putback is good. Basket good for Estrella Martinez. She has 3. 21-9 the score. 5:45 to go here in the first half. Ball deflected. Pinarin has it now, giving it back over to the near side. Back to Pinarin again. Cross-court pass over to Abby Stewart. Back to Pinarin. Pinarin for 3. Off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound. Spin move in the paint. Shot is blocked by Martinez. Sager has it. Over to Martinez. Now numbers for Balko if they hurry. 3-on-2. Martinez in the front court has the ball. Up another move. Shot is no good, but she's fouled. And Estrella Martinez will go to the line to shoot 2 for Balko. Foul's going to be on, I believe, Samantha Rivera. It will be on Rivera. That will be her her first personal foul, third team foul. So Estrella Martinez now at the line to shoot 2 for Balko. Martinez 1 of 2 from the line so far in the game. Her first free throws around the rim, no good. Martinez a 57% free throw shooter on the season. Martinez toes the line. Second free throw is up and good. So Martinez has 4. She's 2 of 4 from the line so far in the game. And the lead's down to 11 now, 21-10. Crossover dribble. Pinarin dribbles it off her foot. And a reach-in foul on Emily Trenum as she knew it. She just kind of smiled at the ref. So that'll be Trenum's second personal foul. She's got to be careful. She cannot pick up a third right now. 5:14 to go here in the quarter. Lomega to inbound in front of the Balko bench. Cross-court pass to Rivera. Stewart, long three-pointer off the back iron, no good. Balko with position, but the offensive rebound anyway. Put back, no good. Rebound off of Lomega. No, they're going to say off of Martinez. So it will be Lomega basketball inbounding from the baseline. 3 minutes gone here in the second quarter. Inbound goes to Stewart, and they're going to say it was off of Stewart. So Balko basketball. Littaw to inbound from the baseline. 5:01 to go here in the first half. Balko looking significantly better here in this second quarter. Freeman has it. Leads Trenum, and she let her a little bit too far, and it was out of bounds. So Lomega basketball inbounding on the far side in front of the Lomega student section. 4:53 to go here in the first half. 21-10 the score. Over to the far side. Rivera has it. Now back over to Peñaran. Over now to the near side. Stewart has it. Three-pointer in front of Coach Johnson off the back iron. No good. Ball goes off of Lomega, but right to Freeman. Freeman has it, giving it off to Litaw. Litaw racing into the front court. Has the ball over to Trenum. Trenum over to Litaw. Litaw for three. Off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound. Put back. No. Rebound Martinez. Up and under move. No, and she's fouled on the shot. So Martinez will go back to the line to shoot two more. Foul's going to be on Samantha Rivera. That will be her second personal foul. And already 4 team fouls for Lomega, not even halfway through the quarter. So Martinez's first free throw is up, off the back iron, no good. And this has got to be killing not only Estrella Martinez, but also Coach Johnson right now. Second free throw is up and good. So Martinez with 5, and the lead's down to 10, 21-11. Over to the far side, Rivera, wide open three-pointer off the back iron, no. Rebound Litaw, Balko with a chance to close it to single digits. Trenum has it in the front court, giving it off to Freeman. Freeman to Litaw between the circles. Over to Trenum at the high post, drives in, now the floater for Trenum's off the glass and good. Trenum with 8, and the lead's down to 8, 21-13. Over to the far side, Monse Rivera. Over now to Stewart. Stewart back to Rivera, holding it higher above her head. Takes one dribble, cross-court pass to the near side. Meyer with it, down on the block. Bouncing off the defender, over to the far side. Rivera for 3, off the back iron, no good. Ball goes all the way out of bounds, and it will be Balko basketball. 3:46 to go here in the first half. 21-13 to score. Lomega led by as many as 15. The lead is now 8 at 21-13. And a 5-second violation on the inbound. So that'll be a turnover and Lomega basketball. Stewart with it on the near side, giving it back and gets it back. Three-pointer for Stewart, and she doesn't need much room. She nails the three. She has 15 points. 24-13 the score. Martinez with it. The pass is deflected and stolen by Stewart. Stewart quickly in the front court. Drives in on Martinez, circles back around. 3:25 to go here in the quarter. 24-13, down on the block. Bounce pass is knocked away and stolen by Litaw. Litaw circling around. Feeds Martinez in the front court. 3-on-2 for Balko. Martinez shot off the top of the backboard and over the backboard. They're going to say the shot was blocked over the backboard, so it'll be a turnover, or it will remain with Balko rather. So Aspen Freeman to inbound from the baseline. 3:13 to go here in the quarter. Inbound goes to Trenum, over to Freeman. Freeman finds Litaw. Litaw's pass is knocked away and stolen. Rivera into the front court. 2-on-1 now for Lomega. Shot is up off the glass and good. Hadley Ott with the basket, her first points of the game. And just like that, the lead's back up to 13 now, 26-13. Litaw with it in the backcourt. Heavy pressure over to Freeman. Freeman over to Trenum. Trenum holds the ball. Finds Litaw. 2:45 to go. Martinez has it now. She finds Trenum on the block. Up and under move. Shot good and a foul. Basket good for Emily Trenum. She has 10 to lead Balko. Foul's going to be on Chloe Meyer, her second personal foul. No, correction. It will be on Hadley Ott, her second personal foul. So Aspen Freeman, or correction, Emily Trenum looking to get 3 the old-fashioned way. Free throws on the way and good. So Trenum with 11. And it's 26-16, 2:37 to go here in the first half. Into the front court, Stewart with it. Has a free throw line extended pass over to the far side. Rivera thought about the shot, opted not to take. He gives it off to Meyer, over to the near side. Stewart back to Meyer. Over to Rivera, far side, takes the three-pointer. In and out, no good. Rebound deflected out by Aspen Freeman. It will be Lomega basketball inbounding from the baseline. Man defense being employed in a double dribble violation for Lomega. A turnover in Balko basketball. .2:16 to go here in the first half. 26-16 is the score. We do want to thank everybody for listening to this broadcast of Balko Lady Bison basketball. Litaw's pass is too tall for Freeman. Out of bounds, it'll be a turnover, Lomega basketball. Balko's defense doing much better here in this quarter, and as soon as the offense can kind of start feeling their way around this full court press, we may very well have ourselves a game here moving forward. Driving into the paint over to the far side, Chloe Meyer has it. Top of the key, bounce pass. Losing control is Lawson, picks it back up over to the near side. Flashing into the paint, the up and under move is no good, but she's fouled on the shot. Balko foul's going to be on Hallie Littal. That'll be her second personal foul, third team foul of the quarter. And Hadley Ott will go to the line to shoot 2 for Lomega. The sophomore for the Lady Raiders is at the line. First free throw is on the way, and good. Kate Myers will check into the game as Aliana Lawson will have a seat. Ott's second free throw is up and good. So she converts both. She has 4. Bree Yost will come into the game, and Chloe Meyer will have a seat. Lead is 12 at 28-16. A minute 56 to go here in the first half. Freeman has the ball on the sideline, passes to Trenum. Trenum bump, no call, picks up her dribble. Looking to get rid of it, does so to Littal. Back to Trenum. Ball deflected and stolen, coming the other way. 1:41 to go here in the half. Crossover dribble, Ott into the front court. Passing over to the far side. Yost has it for 3. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound, Trenum. Trenum gets it in traffic. Gives it off to Littal. Littal into the front court. Over to Trenum. Trenum has the ball in traffic through a double team. Over to Martinez. Ball's deflected. She picks it back up. Still has her dribble if she wants it. Did not want it. Gives it off to Freeman. Now over to Trenum, high post. Drives in through a double team. Shots off the glass and good for Emily Trenum. She has 13. And it's 28-18. A minute 7 to go here in the half. Over to the near side. Now Abby Stewart. Cross-court pass to the far side. Yost for 3. Off the front iron, no good. Rebound, Martinez. Balko a chance to close to single digits again. Under a minute to go here in the quarter. Martinez circling around. Over to Littal. Littal to Freeman. Back to Littal between the circles. Long pass to Martinez on the near side. 44 seconds to go. Ball's knocked away and stolen. Into the front court. Rivera's layup is good. 5 points from Monse Rivera. And it's 30-18, and the inbound's knocked away and stolen. Jumper misses everything. Rebound by Martinez through the double team. Now an open lane for Martinez. A lot of contact and a traveling violation. She was tackled into a travel, and so that'll be a turnover. And Lomega basketball, 25.2 seconds to go here in the first half, 30-18. Top of the key now, Jenny Peñaran has the ball. 15 seconds to go here in the half, over to the near side. Hadley Ott with it. Now top of the key, holding the ball. Takes a couple dribbles, driving in. Wide open lane, the floater is around the rim and good. For Hadley Ott, that's 6 for her. 2 seconds to go, and that's the end of the first half with the score, Lomega 32, Balko 18. We'll take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll have the first half recap. Keys to victory in the start of the third quarter live from Panther Gymnasium here in Lomega, Oklahoma. Balko Lady Bison basketball will continue in a moment. Welcome back to Panther Gymnasium here in Tologa, Oklahoma, where the Lomega Lady Raiders lead the Balko Lady Bison at halftime, 32-18. Lomega being paced by the senior Abby Stewart with 15 points, 6 for Hadley Ott, 5 for Monte Rivera, 3 for Bree Yost, 2 for Eliana Lawson, and 1 for Kate Myers. I was looking early like Lomega might run away and hide in this one, but Balko fought valiantly. Balko only with 2 scores in this game. Emily Trenham with 13, Estrella Martinez with 5. But they're pretty single-handedly offensively keeping Balko in this game. It is a 14-point game. It looked like it was going to be much worse than this. And I was mentioning to someone just a couple minutes ago, a quick 6-0 run for Balko, and we've got ourselves a really good game here. Balko did win that second quarter. And so, you know, something that Lady Bison and I've said this all season long in all these games, there's no such thing as a 15-point shot. But you can get the next 4 points at a time, the next 6 points at a time, and that's what Balko are going to have to do. If Balko can win the first 3 minutes of the third quarter, and then the next 3 minutes, and then the next, you know, and then the final 2 minutes, and then they win the first 2 minutes of the fourth quarter, and then the next 2 minutes, and then next thing you know, you've got yourself a 1 or 2 point game or a 1 or 2 possession game in the last 2 or 3 minutes of the ball game. You've got yourself a real showdown. So we're going to take one more quick break. When we come back, we're going to come back with exciting second half action live from the third quarter of the OSSAA Class B third round women's playoff live from Tologa, Oklahoma. Balko Lady Bison basketball will continue in a moment. Welcome back to Panther Gymnasium here in Tologa, Oklahoma. For the start of the second half, Lomega leading Balko 32-18. It will be Balko basketball to start the second half. Balko in their road maroon uniforms with the white script Balko Lady Bison across the front, white lettering and trim, and they will be going from left to right across your screen to start the second half. Lomega in their their home white uniforms, as there's a foul immediately on Eliana Lawson. That'll be her second personal foul, first team foul of the quarter. With the blue, electric blue lettering and trim, and they will be going from right to left across your screen. Litow's pass is deflected and stolen numbers for Lomega if they hurry. Into the front court, Stewart has it, picks up her dribble on the wing, now over between the circles, Monse Rivera. Back over to Stewart, wide open, three-pointer off the front iron, no good. Rebounded by Litow. Litow hesitation, picks it up, gives it off now to Trenham. Trenham has it. Tie ball. Possession arrow favors Lomega, and it will be Lady Raider basketball. Not yet half a minute gone here in the third quarter. 14-point lead for Lomega. Lady Raider basketball. Stewart will walk it across the timeline diagonally toward the near side, well, away from the near side. Rivera giving it off now to Ott. Back to Rivera, now top of the key. Over to the far side, Stewart. Back to Rivera, now over to the near side. Wide open three-pointer for Ott's off the back iron. Up and in. Three-pointer for Hadley Ott. She has 9. 35-18 now. The largest lead of the game for Lomega at 17. So despite how well Balko have played, Lomega now with their largest lead of the game. And another extremely fast 10-second violation. I think that was a 7-second, 10-second. I think they counted 10 seconds from when the inbounder received the ball, not from when she inbounded it. I don't think that was a full 10 seconds. Shots off the glass and good for Aliana Lawson. That's 4. Freeman inbound is off the hands of Trenum and stolen, coming the other way. Ott into the front court, now down on the block. Over to Stewart. Stewart three-pointer off the back iron, no good. Rebound off the hands of, it looked like it was off the hands of Martinez, but they're going to say it was off of Monte Rivera, so it will be Balko basketball. Litaw to inbound from the baseline. Over to Freeman. Freeman has it. Over to Trenum in the front court. She has a wide open lane. 2-on-1. Shot is up off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Lomega quickly in the front court. Numbers back defensively for Balko. Crossover dribble to Stewart. Over now to Ott. Over to the near side. Back over to Ott now between the circles, and a traveling violation. Coach Llewellyn calling out play instructions to his team. Kelby Sager to inbound in front of the Lady Raider bench. Long inbound goes to Martinez off her leg. Over to Freeman, who's in the front court now. 6:05 to go here in the quarter. Freeman finds Trenum on the block, up and under move. Shot no good, but she's fouled on the shot. So Emily Trenum will now go to the line to shoot 2 for Balko. Foul for Lomega is going to be on Hadley Ott. That'll be Ott's second personal foul. So Trenum now to shoot 2. First free throw on the way is around the rim and no good. One more forthcoming for the 5'9" senior from Balko. Second free throw barely draws iron. Rebound by Lomega. Coming the other way now are the Lady Raiders. Wide open lane. The floater's no good. Rebounded by Martinez. Heavy pressure by Lomega, as they're wont to do. They do this all the time. Into the front court. Freeman has it. Picks up her dribble, looking to get rid of it. Bounce pass to Litaw. Balko trying to set offense. And this is what Lomega does. Clear out by Martinez, driving in. Trenum floater blocked. Picked up by Freeman. Pass off the hands of Sager, but saved in the corner. Double team comes in the coffin corner, off the hands of Stewart. Or off the leg of Stewart, rather. 5:24 to go here in the third quarter. 37-18 the score. Balko looking for their first points of the quarter. Sager inbound on the far sideline. Does so to Litaw. Litaw passes out of the double team. Deflected, but picked up by Martinez between the circles. Pass over to Freeman on the far side. Traveling violation. So a turnover, timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. 5:15 to go here in the third quarter. Balko Lady Bison basketball will continue in a moment. Welcome back to Panther Gymnasium here in Tologa, Oklahoma. 37-18 the score. The Balko Lady Bison are playing valiantly in this game. Tologa just proving to be a lot too much for them defensively. Balko's defense is playing valiantly in this game, though. Holding Lomega to 37 points at this juncture is no small feat. Up and under move a shot is blocked and a travel anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. So a turnover, a Balko basketball. Hallie Litaw to inbound for the Lady Bison. Inbound goes to Freeman on the far side, picks up a dribble after one. Litaw near the baseline, circling around, looking to get rid of it. Double team comes, finds Martinez quickly into the front court. Now numbers for Balko if they hurry. Martinez through the double team, and she is fouled on the shot. This is going to be Aliana Lawson's third, I believe. I know it's on Lawson. I'm not sure what number foul that is for her. That is her third personal foul, third team foul of the quarter. So Estrella Martinez to shoot two now for Balko. Martinez's first free throw is up and good. So the first conversion of free throw number one for her in the game. Spins it in her hand, takes one more dribble. Second free throw is on the way. Around the rim, no good. This time she converts the front end, but not the back end. So she has 1 of 2. She's 4 of 8 from the line so far in the game. 37-19 the score. Over to the far side. Ott has the ball. Three-pointer in and out. No good. Rebound loose. Out of bounds off of Myers, who was standing on the baseline. So that'll be a turnover. Balko basketball. 4.5 to go here in the third quarter. 18-point lead for Lomega. Litaw has the ball now in the coffin corner. Triple team comes. Freeman has it racing into the front court. Has the ball knocked away from behind. And it will be Balko basketball inbounding from the far sideline. Sager to inbound for the Lady Bison. 4:21 to go here in the third quarter. Inbound goes to Litaw. Double team races into the backcourt to meet her. Ball knocked away and stolen. Stewart in the front court has the ball. Thought about the jumper. Picks up her dribble. Down on the block now, driving baseline. Pass over to the near side. Over to Ott between the circles. Back over to the far side. Stewart. Back over to the near side. Back to Stewart. Long three-pointer for Stewart is good. 18 points for Abby Stewart. That's her sixth three-pointer of the game. 40-19 the score. 3:52 to go here in the quarter. Litaw's pass goes to the third row of seats on the far side. So that'll be a turnover. And Lomega basketball. 3:48 to go. Rivera with it now on the far side. Pass over to Myers. Myers handing it off now down on the wing. Back over to the far side. Three-pointer is off the front iron. No good. Offensive rebound. Put back for Kate Myers. Her basket's good. She has three. 42-19. 23-point lead now for Lomega. 3:23 to go here in the quarter. Into the front court. Down to Sager. Three-pointer for Hudson Stockton. Barely draws iron. Rebound Lomega coming the other way. Into the front court. Stewart has it. Giving it back now. Over to the high post now to the free throw line. Myers. Back over to Rivera. Top of the key over to Myers. Myers faking the pass. Takes one dribble. Giving it back now to Rivera. Back over now over to the near side. The layup in the lane is good for Hadley Ott. She has 11. She's the second Lomega player in double figures. 25 points now is the lead for Lomega at 44-19. 1 point in the half for Balko. 2:47 in the quarter. Into the front court. Trenham has the ball. 12-foot jumper is off the back iron. No good, but Trenham gets her own rebound. Driving in now in the paint. Up and under move. No good. Shot off the bottom of the rim. Rebound Lomega. Numbers back defensively for Balko. Lomega will circle back around over to the near side. Chloe Meyer back over to the far side. Rivera over to the far side. Three-pointer off the front iron. Offensive rebound Lomega. Lady Raiders will reset. Top of the key. Three-pointer Rivera off the back iron. No. Rebound Aspen Freeman and a foul. Foul's going to be on Chloe Meyer. That'll be her second personal foul. 4 team fouls. All right, they're going to say that's Meyer's third personal foul. Haley Pearson will check into the game for the first time as Aspen Freeman will have a seat for Balko. A reminder that the winner of today's game will play on Saturday at 6 o'clock. The loser of today's game will play Tyrone tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Over to the near side now, down on the block. Emily Trenham's shot is deflected. Rebound by Chloe Meyer. Under 2 to play here in the third quarter. Quickly into the front court. A reach-in foul is going to be called on Hudson Stockton. They'll say the foul was on the floor. That'll be Stockton's first personal foul. First team foul of the quarter with 1:54 to go here in the quarter. Lomega inbound goes to Stewart near the midcourt stripe, giving it off now to Jenny Peñaran. Peñaran driving in on Sager. Give and go over to Paige Wheeler, her first points of the game. She has 2, and it's 46-19. And the route is on now in favor of Lomega. Into the front court, Kelby Sager. Sager giving it off now to Trenum. Double team comes. Trenum between the circles, over to Stockton. Stockton for 3, bang! And no, a travel before the shot. So the shot will not count. It'll be a turnover. Lomega basketball. Bree Yost will check into the game for Lomega. 1:21 to go here in the third quarter. 27-point lead for Lomega. Into the front court, Chloe Meyer with it. Driving in, she gotten over to the near side. Peñaran for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound, Hudson Stockton. 1:05 to go here in the quarter. Emily Trenum shot around the rim, no good. Rebound picked up by Chloe Meyer. Long outlet goes to Peñaran. Peñaran into the front court, has the ball over to the near side. Wide open three-pointer, Bree Yost misses everything. Rebound Martinez, she loses control, it's stolen. Lomega with it in the front court. Yost shot off the glass, no good. Off of Balko. It will be Lady Bison basketball. 40.6 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Paige Wheeler to inbound underneath their own basket. Yost has it. Now top of the key, driving in are the Lady Raiders. Wheeler has it, spin move in the paint over Martinez. Shot is blocked by Martinez. Coming the other way now is Balko. Numbers back defensively for Lomega. Trenum has it between the circles. Now driving in at the free throw line over to Stockton for 3. Off the back iron, no. Over the back call is going to be on Haley Pearson. That'll be her first personal, second team foul of the quarter. Lomega basketball inbounding from the baseline. Under 20 to play here in the third quarter. 46-19 is the score. Lomega have outscored Balko 14-1 here in this quarter. 10 seconds to go here in the quarter. Now top of the key, crossover dribble over to the near side. Meyer has it, three-pointer, no. Offensive rebound for Pearson. Over to Martinez, and that's the end of the third quarter with the score. Lomega 46, Balko 19. We'll take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll have the third quarter recap and the start of the fourth quarter live from Tologa, Oklahoma. Balko Lady Bison basketball will continue in a moment. Welcome back to Panther Gymnasium here in Tologa, Oklahoma. 46-19 to score favor the number 2 ranked Lomega Lady Raiders. Lomega are being paced by Abby Stewart. 18 points, all coming from three-point range. 11 for Hadley Ott. 5 for Monte Rivera. 3 for Kate Myers and Bree Yost. 4 for Aliana Lawson and 2 for Paige Wheeler. For Balko, Emily Trenum with 13, Estrella Martinez with 6, and that's it. Martinez in the paint, up and under move. Shot is good, but she traveled with it. So a turnover, and Lomega basketball as we start the fourth quarter. Into the front court are the Lady Raiders. Layup is off the glass, no good. Rebound, Rebecca Pearson. Stockton with it. And a reach-in foul is going to be called on Monte Rivera. Here, her first personal foul, first team foul of the quarter. Pass is too long for Litaw and stolen. Coming the other way now are the Lady Raiders. Over to the far side, Lawson 3-pointers off the front iron, no good. Bodies all over the place. 3-pointer off the front iron, no good. Rebound loose, picked up again by Lomega. Resetting are the Lady Raiders, top of the key, crossover dribble, driving in on Martinez. Giving it off now to Peñaran. Over to Rivera. Rivera over to Lawson. Lawson driving in on Martinez. The shot is no good, and they're going to call a blocking foul on Estrella Martinez. That'll be Martinez's first personal foul. And they'll say that was on the shot, and so Aliana Lawson will go to the line to shoot 2 for Lomega. 2 shots for the sophomore from Lomega. First free throw is on the way and no good off the back iron. One more forthcoming for Aliana Lawson. So Balko will be back in action tomorrow at 1 o'clock against Tyrone, an opponent that they've already beaten twice this year. So the second free throw is also no good, but an offensive rebound for Lomega. Lady Raiders to reset up and under move, and a foul on the shot this time. Foul's going to be on Kelby Sager, this time her second personal foul, second team foul of the quarter. And Jenny Peñaran will be at the line now to shoot 2 for Lomega. First free throw is up and in. So the first point of the game for Peñaran, the sophomore from Lomega. 1 minute gone here in the fourth quarter. Second free throw is up and good. So she converts both. She has 2, and it's now a 29-point lead for Lomega, 48-19. Nina Jackson in the game now for Balko. Litaw spin move. Gives it up to Jackson. Jackson at the timeline. Tie ball. Possession arrow favors Lomega, and it will be a turnover and Lady Raider basketball. This Lomega team just simply doesn't have a lot of weaknesses, and Balko's finding that out the hard way today. Into the front court, Stewart has it now. Over to Peñaran. Peñaran up and under move. Shot is no good, but she's fouled on the shot. Foul on Kelby Sager. Sager's third personal foul. 3 team fouls. As the first free throw for Peñaran is up and good. Second free throw is up and also good. So she has 4. Paige Wheeler will check into the game, as Kate Myers will have a seat. Not yet 90 seconds gone here in the fourth quarter. 50-19 the score. Brios set to check back in for Lomega. Pearson over to Litaw. Litaw has the free throw line extended far side. Over to Pearson between the circles. Now to Jackson from 13. Jumper is good. Nina Jackson with her first points of the game. And it's 50-21. 6:13 to go here in the ball game. Over to the near side. Down to the block. The shot is up off the glass and good for Paige Wheeler. Wheeler with 4. 52-21 is the score. Litaw on the front court. Pearson over to Jackson. Jackson now between the circles to Litaw. Litaw to Stockton for 3. Off the glass, no good. Rebound off the hands of Haley Pearson. Rebecca Pearson in the game now for Balko, as Kelby Sager will have a seat. 5:50 to go here in the ballgame. 52-21 is the score. And Balko fans, before you get too sad at this result, you got to think Lomega does this to everybody. They, this is not, some sort of just exceptionally bad performance by Balko as the ball's out of bounds off of Lomega. Lomega does this to everybody, and I mean everybody. Their average margin of victory this year is 45 points a game. So they're doing this to everyone, as Autumn Stevens checks into the game now for Balko. Kinsley Fisher in the game now for Lomega. Jackson has it the elbow over to Litaw. Litaw for 3 off the back iron, no good. And A reach-in foul will be called on Hudson Stockton. It'll be Stockton's first personal foul. 14 fouls in the quarter, not yet 3 minutes gone in the quarter. Pass over to the near side, Yost has it. Down on the block, the shot is no good. Offensive rebound, putback is up and good for Kinsley Fisher, her first points of the game. 54-21 the score, now 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Litaw in the front court has the ball over to Yost. Cross-court pass to Rebecca Pearson. Ball's deflected, and a reach-in foul will be called on Jenny Pinaran. That'll be Pinaran's first personal foul, second team foul of the quarter. Litaw between the circles, now over to the near side. Over to Stockton, back to Litaw, to Jackson, down on the block, back to Litaw on the wing. Back to Jackson again, Jackson doing work, double team comes, ball's knocked away and stolen. Got some human bowling going on, no call. Down on the block, giving it back now, shots up off the glass and good for Kinsley Fisher. She has 4. 56-21 the score, 35 points now the lead for Lomega. 4:25 to go here in the final stanza. Litaw into the front court, pass over to Rebecca Pearson, too tall for her and out of bounds. 4:20 remaining here in the ball game. Claire Myers in the game now. And Paige Wheeler and Jenny Pinaran will have a seat. Hudson Stockton will have a seat now. No, correction. I'm not sure actually who's taking a seat. I didn't see who sat. Three-pointer on the near side is off the front iron. No good. Rebound, Nina Jackson. Jackson leading the break. She loses control and it's stolen. Coming the other way now, Jackie Pinaran in the game for Lomega. And to the front court, Avery Walker. Top of the key over to the near side now. Bree Yost for 3 is good. That's 6 for Bree Yost. 59-21 the score. Over now to Hudson Stockton. Stockton to Stevens. Stevens' pass is knocked away and stolen. Yost in the front court. Transition basket shot is up off the glass. No good. Offensive rebound. Put back. No. Jackson in there for the rebound. Doesn't get it. A reach-in foul is going to be called on Rebecca Pearson. For Pearson, that'll be her first personal foul. 14 fouls in the quarter. Oh, no. They called it on Hudson No, Nina Jackson. They put different numbers. They put one number up there, then they put another number, then they put another number. So the foul's on Nina Jackson. That's 5 team fouls. Second free throw is no good for Jackie Pinaran, so she has 1. Three-pointer is off the front iron, no good. Offensive rebound for Avery Walker. Pass over to the near side. Three-pointer for Yost. In and out, no good. Rebound deflected out of bounds off of Lomega. It will be Balko basketball, 60-21. Mallory Scott in the game for Balko, as Autumn Stevens will have a seat. Sadie Wright in the game for Lomega. Now 3:05 to go here in the ballgame. Over to the near side. Rebecca Pearson to Haley Pearson. Pearson drives into the lane. Over to Scott. Scott to Pearson. Pearson now over to Stockton. Stockton down on the elbow. Pass deflected out of bounds by Claire Myers. And it will be Balko basketball. 2:54 remaining here in the ballgame. So the Lady Bison will take on Tyrone tomorrow at 1 o'clock in Leedy. That game will be right here on the Balko Bison Sports Network. Rebecca Pearson between the circles has the ball, picking up her dribble, and a traveling violation. Shots off the back iron, no good. Offensive rebound, Lomega resetting. Top of the key. Pinaran thought about the jumper, opted not to take it. Over to Fisher. Fisher has the ball. Pass to the near side. Myers for 3. Basket is good. Myers with her first points of the game. She has 3. And it's 63-21. 2:10 to go in the ball game. Into the front court. Stockton over to Pearson to Stockton, wing three-pointers off the top of the backboard, no good. Rebound Lomega. Lady Raiders coming the other way now. Myers with it between the circles, pass over to the near side. Peñaron with it, cross-court pass over to Wright. Wright between the circles over to Myers. Back over to the near side, Peñaron, three-pointer is no good. But she traveled with it before she shot it, so it wouldn't have counted anyway. It'll be a turnover in Balko basketball. 1:47 to go here in the ballgame. Ball's knocked away in the front court and stolen. Lomega basketball in the front court. 90 seconds to play. Bounce pass in the block is stolen by Haley Pearson. Pearson outlet goes off the hands of Rebecca Pearson and out of bounds. It'll be Lomega basketball. 1:27 remaining in this one. So Balko again versus Tyrone tomorrow at 1 o'clock in Leedy. Reminder that the Balko Bison will be taking on the Lomega Raiders in a few moments after the conclusion of this one. Right here on the Balko Bison Sports Network. Rebecca Pearson to Haley Pearson, now over to the near side. Back to Rebecca Pearson, free throw line extended, drives in, back to Scott. Scott finds Haley Pearson, ball deflected along the baseline, kicked out of bounds, and it will be Balko basketball inbounding on the far sideline. Exactly 1 minute to go in the ball game. Autumn Stevens checking in as Hudson Stockton will take a seat. Inbound deflected by Peñaron, and it will be Lomega basketball. Into the front court on the near side, three-pointer from Myers is good. So back-to-back three-point baskets for Claire Myers. She has 6, and it's 66-21. Into the front court, Rebecca Pearson finds Haley Pearson over to the near side. Mallory Scott back to Pearson between the circles. Far side, Haley Pearson off her hands, and it's stolen. Coming the other way, Sadie Wright, and it's knocked away from her and stolen by Haley Pearson. 27 seconds to go here in the ballgame. And that ball is stolen by Kinsley Fisher. Coming the other way, numbers for Lomega if they hurry. Right ahead of everyone. It's knocked away, out of bounds, off of Autumn Stevens. 19.7 remaining in the ballgame. Biggest comeback in the history of high school sports right here. Inbound goes to the near side. Wide open three-pointer for Lomega off the back iron. No good. Offensive rebound. 15 seconds now to go in the ballgame. Over to the near side. Myers holds it high above her head. Over to the high post, now to the far side. Jackie Peñaron, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. And that's the ball game with your final score. The number 2 ranked Lomega Lady Raiders 66, Balko 21. Lomega will improve to 25-2 on the season. Balko will fall to 15-7. And Balko will be back in action tomorrow at 1 o'clock against, against Tyrone. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we will have the Balko Bison gentlemen as they take on Lomega. Balko Bison basketball will continue in a moment. The pride of the High Plains, the Balko Bison are on the air. Balko Bison basketball is being brought to you live on the Balko Bison Sports Network. Welcome to Panther Gymnasium on the campus of Tologa High School for today's third round OSSAA Class B Gentlemen's Playoff matchup between the 15th ranked Lomega Raiders and the 14th ranked Balko Bison. We'll take a brief timeout, and when we return, we'll have the pregame show for tonight's matchup, the keys to victory, and the starting lineups live from Tologa, Oklahoma. Balko Bison basketball will continue in a moment. Welcome back to Panther Gymnasium here in Tologa, Oklahoma for this evening's matchup between the Raiders of Lomega and the Bison of Balko. I'm David Vaughn, and tonight we'll start with the Lomega Raiders. The Raiders finished last season 16-12 and were eliminated in the third round of the 2023 playoffs by Timberlake. They managed to build on that success and are having an even more successful season this year, amassing a 16-10 record under coach Justin Edsall and advancing to this evening's third round matchup with a comfortable 47-36 victory over Bison on Saturday. The Raiders are nearly a mirror image of Balko. They have a good mix of youth and experience, and they can pressure you defensively or spread you out on the offensive side of things. Defensively, Lomega have been a little up and down, but still have done well for themselves, allowing 53.2 points per game over the course of the season. They've allowed over 60 points 10 times while allowing the opposition under 40 points on 6 separate occasions. Offensively, the Raiders are averaging 64 points a game. This team wants to get up and down the floor and are capable of scoring in bunches. They've eclipsed the 80-point mark in 6 of their games this season, with their high point total being a 97-point barrage against Deer Creek Lamont on January 12th. Their game is defense to offense, just like Balko. This promises to be a track meet today, and these teams both know it. It may well be first team to 100 in this one. Balko advanced to today's game off the heels of a 53-30 victory over Buffalo on Saturday in their second round district round matchup. Balko commit to this evening's matchup 18-4 on the season and running a 7-game win streak as they look to continue their string of solid performances against this very athletic and fast Lomega side. Balko commit to tonight's game relatively with what has to be a fair amount of cautious optimism. The Bison come in averaging 58.6 points per game offensively this season, and it's because of a balanced offensive attack. 4 Bison players are averaging in double figures, and 6 Bison players are shooting above 40% from the floor on the season. The team tends to start cold in unfamiliar gyms, however, and will need to find their shot quickly against Lomega today or risk getting run out of the building. Defensively, the Bison have been solid all season, allowing just 42.7 points per game. Balko will want to put their stamp on this game early with their signature defense and pick and roll game on the offensive side. I did some fairly extensive research and was unable to find any record of these two teams meeting on the gentlemen's side ever. Both these teams have already advanced to the 4th round of the playoffs in Leedy. The winner will play on Saturday at 7:30 against the winner between Leedy and Felt Yarborough, while the loser will play tomorrow at 2:30 against Boise City. Lomega are 2-7 this season against ranked opposition, while Balko are 2-2. But it's time to put all the conjecture and discussion to bed because it's time. It's Lomega, it's Balko, and it's live right here on the Balko Bison Sports Network. We'll be right back with the starting lineups and tip-off of the third round of the 2024 OSSAA Class B Gentlemen's Basketball Playoff, live from Panther Gymnasium here in Tologa, Oklahoma. Balko Bison Basketball will continue in a moment. Welcome back to Panther Gymnasium. It's now time for the starting lineups. First for the Lomega Raiders, a sophomore number 0, Lance Yost. A sophomore number 1, Jackson Snowden. A senior number 5, Trevor Lentz. A junior number 23, Chase Burton. And a sophomore number 24, Brendan Ewanok. They are 16-10 on the season and are ranked number 15 in the state. They're coached by Justin Edsall and Bowen Nyberg. For the Balko Bison, ranked number 14 on the season, they're 17-4 on the season under head coach, second-year head coach Jaden Whitfield and first-year assistant Chandler Dearman. A 6'1 senior number 11 Peyton Parker, a 6'4 junior number 20 Levi Milliken, 6'3 senior number 23 Nathan Cardwell, 6'3 junior number 24 Mason Taylor, and a 5'9 freshman number 55 Kane Cowan. Teams have now made their way onto the floor. Balko in the road charcoal gray uniforms with white lettering and maroon trim. They'll be going from right to left across the screen. Lomega in their home white uniforms with electric blue lettering and trim. They'll be going from left to right across your screen. Nathan Cardwell sets the jump against Jackson Snowden. The ball is in the air and we are underway. I do want to thank everybody for listening to this broadcast of Balko Bison Basketball. My name is David Vaughn. I'll be your host for the evening. A very pleasant good evening to you all wherever you may be. Balko controls the tip over to the near side. Nathan Cardwell with it. Dribbling now between the circles. Crossover dribble picked up over there by Yost. Handing it off to Cowan. Cowan driving in, gives off to Parker. Parker's floater in the paint off the back iron, no good. Gets his own rebound, ball's knocked away. Picked up by Cowan. Cowan driving in now, the shot is blocked. Rebound by Lomega, coming the other way. Into the front court, Lentz has it. Passing over to the far side, Ewanok. No, correction, Ben Marsh. Ben Marsh is starting. Marsh is starting in place of Ewanok. And a traveling violation. Snowden traveled with it, so that'll be a turnover. Okay, so I'm going to correct that on my score sheet. I had Ewanok starting. Three-pointer for Taylor's no good. Rebound by Lomega coming into the front court. Trevor Lentz diagonally toward the across the timeline toward the far side. Marsh holding the ball high above his head. Pass over to the near side. Now Lentz has it. Now down on the wing. Circling around is Yost. High post shot off the backboard. No good. Rebound deflected to Lentz. Lomega to reset. Through the double team shot. No, and he traveled again. Back-to-back possessions where he traveled. So another turnover will be Balko basketball. 6:38 to go here in the opening stanza. No score in the early going. Do want to thank everybody for listening to this broadcast of Balko Bison basketball. We did have a couple of messages. The jumper is good from 14 for Mason Taylor. First points of the game belong to Balko, and they do belong to Mason Taylor. 2-0 the score. 6:20 to go here in the first quarter. I apologize for not getting to those in the previous game. One of them was for Hudson Stockton. Three-pointer for Marsh is off the front iron, no good. Offensive rebound. Shot is off the glass, no good. Rebound, Kane Cowan. Balko wants to run. Numbers back defensively for Lomega. Cowan circling back around. Three-pointer, Cardwell off the back iron, no good. Parker gives chase and gets the rebound, finds Taylor. They're going to, he went up for the shot. He thought he was fouled. No call. So it will be Lomega basketball. 5:54 to go here in the first quarter. Marsh with it between the circles. Back over to Burton. Burton now near the midcourt strike, gives it off to Yost on the near side, holds it at his hip. Begins his drive on Taylor, takes a couple dribbles, passes off to the far side. Burton. Jab step dribble, picks it up, gives it off now to Yost between the circle, holds it at his head, takes one dribble, a couple others, now tries to drive, spin move in the paint. Jumper over Taylor's in and out, no good. Offensive rebound, took it right away from Peyton Parker. Turnaround jumper in the paint, no good. Another offensive rebound. And a foul on the floor, I believe is going to be on Levi Milliken. It will be on Levi Milliken. That'll be Milliken's first personal foul, first team foul of the quarter. Lomega to inbound from the baseline, 5:07 to go here in the first quarter. Peyton goes for the steal, knocks it out of bounds, and it goes off of Lomega, goes off of Lance Yost, so good defensive play there for Peyton Parker, forcing the turnover, and it will be Balko basketball. Kane Cowan inbounding from the far sideline. 3 minutes gone here in the ballgame, 2-0 the score. Cowan with the free throw line extended far side, utilizing the Parker screen. Over to Milliken, top of the key. Now to Cardwell, open three-pointer, off the back iron, no good. Rebound to Burton. Contact on the rebound. Milliken lucky there was no call on that, otherwise that would have been his second. Over to the near side now, Lance Yost circling around the arc. Back over now to Burton. To Marsh. Now over to the far side. Milliken twists his ankle. Down on the block, now up and under move shots, no good. Rebound deflected, picked up by Cowan. Cowan circling back around. Allows both sides to get into the front court. 4:22 to go here in the quarter. Still just 2 points scored in this game. Cowan over to Taylor, far side. Taylor begins to drive, circles around. Trying to probe the defense. Good defense there for Lomega. Over to the near side. Cardwell. Does not use the Milliken screen. Over to Cowan. Cowan cuts in. Pass deflected out of bounds off of Lomega. Past the halfway mark here in the first quarter. 2-0 is the score. Peyton Parker to inbound. 3:58 to go here in the first quarter. Inbound goes to Taylor between the circles. The floater in the paint's off the back iron and good. Soft touch there for Mason Taylor. He has 4 and it's 4-0. 3:48 to go here in the quarter. Into the front court, Trevor Lenz has it, giving it off now to Lance Yost. Yost surveys the defense. 1-4 zone being employed for Balko. Over to the near side, Burton with it. 3-pointers off the back iron, no. Rebound Mason Taylor. Lomega goes for the steal, doesn't get it, gives it off to Milliken. Milliken over now to Cardwell. Cardwell between the circles. Goes inside the arc, circles around, 3-pointer, in and out, no good. Rebound, Yost. Lomega wants to run, numbers back defensively. Yost, top of the key, has the ball. Waits for his teammates, gives it off to Burton. Burton tries to drive in, circles around anyway. 3:10 now to go here in the quarter. Lomega resets. Lentz between the circles, giving up now, driving baseline. The shot is blocked. And a foul on, surely that wasn't on Cardwell. No, yes, it was. They're going to say that was on Nathan Cardwell on the shot. So Ben Marsh will beat the line now to shoot 2 for Lomega. So the Lomega junior will shoot 2 free throws, takes 4 dribbles, first free throws on the way, and good. So first point of the game for the Raiders belongs to Ben Marsh. Scoreboard shows that was the 0th foul. Second free throw is up and good. So he converts both. Mason Taylor with it on the far side, crossover dribble. Gives it off to Cowan. bump, no call, giving it off now to Milliken. Milliken to Cardwell. 4-2 is the score. And an offensive foul on Levi Milliken. That's 2 quick fouls on him. 2:46 to go here in the quarter. And so now Coach Whitfield has a decision to make. Do you pull him out or do you leave him in the game? And Whitfield's going to leave him in, at least for now. Over to the near side, Burton with it. Down on the block. Yost has it. Spin move in the paint, shot no good. And now they're going to call an offensive foul on Jackson Snowden. That'll be Snowden's first personal foul. First team foul of the quarter for Lomega. 2.5 to go here in the quarter. 4-2 the score. Very low scoring game. Like we said in the pregame, this is going to be a low scoring game. Taylor with it, top of the key. Finds Parker. Up and under move. Pass over to Cardwell. Three-pointer wide open. Bang! 3-point basket good. Nathan Cardwell. His first points of the game, and it's 7-2 favor Balko. 2:10 to go here in the quarter. Yost with it. Over to the far side. 16-foot jumper is good. I didn't see who got that basket. Cowan with it. Finds Peyton Parker up and under move. Shot is no good. Trying to look at the content because they gave the points to the wrong team. Okay, so the basket on that went to Trevor Lentz, his first points of the game. Pass too far for Nathan Cardwell. Out of bounds, so it will be Lomega basketball. 90 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 3-point lead for Balko. Lomega basketball. Driving in, the shot is no good, but he's fouled. So Lance Yost will be at the line now to shoot 2. The foul's on Kane Cowan, his first personal foul. 14 fouls in the quarter. So Lomega will be shooting free throws the rest of the quarter. Free throw for Yost is on the way and good. Yost's second free throw is on the way, and it is in and out and back in. So Yost with 2, and it's 7-6. Cardwell has it. Tried to drive baseline, circles back around, handing it off to Taylor, loses control, picks it back up. Over to Cardwell. Cardwell drives in now, back over to Taylor. 1:02 to go here in the quarter. Peyton Parker floater is good. Parker's first points of the game. And it's a 3-point lead for Balko, 9-6, under a minute to play here in the quarter. Over to the near side, Trevor Lentz with it. Back over now to the far side, Marsh. Over to the near side, the shot is up off the glass and good. Nice ball movement there for Lomega. Jackson Snowden, his first points of the game, he has 2. And it's a 1-point game, 9-8, 37 seconds to go here in the quarter. Over to the near side, Nathan Cardwell with it. Cardwell to Parker. Parker drives baseline, finds Milliken, shot is blocked. Looked like it could have been a goaltend, not called. Over to the near side, driving all the way. The shot's no good, blocked off the glass. Rebound to Balko. Cowan in the front court has the ball, 1-on-3, giving it back now. Cardwell for 3. Off the front iron, no good. Rebound loose, picked up by Milliken, shot blocked. Coming the other way now for Lomega. 8 seconds to go here in the quarter. 7 seconds, 6, 5, over to the near side. Lomega to hold for the final shot. Driving baseline, Lance Yost, spin move in the paint. Turnaround jumper at the buzzer, no good. And nobody went for the rebound. Lomega could have put that back at the buzzer, but they did not. And that's the end of the first quarter with the score. Balko 9, Lomega 8. We'll take a quick timeout. We come back, we'll have the first quarter recap and the start of the second quarter live from Panther Gymnasium here in Tologa, Oklahoma. Balko Bison basketball will continue in a moment. Welcome back to Panther Gymnasium here in Tologa, Oklahoma, where Balko leads Lomega 9-8 after one. Lomega, Lance Yost, Jackson Snowden, Trevor Lentz, and Ben Marsh with 2 points each for Lomega in a balanced attack. Mason Taylor with 4, Nathan Cardwell with 3, Peyton Parker with 2 for the Bison. Lomega basketball to start the second quarter, a chance to take the lead with a basket. Driving in, Ben Marsh in the paint, picks up his dribble over to the near side. Chase Burton with it. Picks up his dribble, now giving it off to Lentz. Lentz driving around the arc. Over to the far side, Marsh. Giving it back off now to Lentz. Lomega resetting the offense, half a minute gone here in the second quarter. Cowan goes for the steal, doesn't get it. Driving baseline, ball's knocked away and stolen by Mason Taylor. Taylor gives it off to Cowan. Cowan in the front court. Drives in over now to Cardwell. Cardwell circles back around, back over to Cowan. Give and go to Mason Taylor. Taylor's jumper off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound goes to Burton. Coming the other way now are the Raiders. In the front court, Lentz. Lentz over to Yost. Yost throws it to nobody in particular. And apparently nobody in particular plays for Balko because it's Lomega basketball. So Raider basketball, Lentz has the ball, free throw line extended on the far side, giving it off now to Yost. Yost circling around the arc, drives in, the floater is around the rim, or shots around the rim and good. Yost with the basket, and the inbound is stolen. Lomega with their first lead of the game and the basketball. Pass over to Yost again, now picked up by Parker. Over to the near side, Marsh with it. Over to Burton. Burton back to Marsh, the floater in the lane, no good. Rebound, Milliken, and a foul. So loose ball foul is going to be called, I think, on Jackson Snowden. No, on Ben Marsh. That'll be his first personal foul. So first team foul, first personal foul, first team foul. Mason Taylor walks it slowly across the midcourt stripe, has the ball, begins his drive now, the floater in the lane, off the rim twice and good. Such a soft touch from Mason Taylor. He has 6, and it's a 1-point lead for Balko now, the third lead change of the game, 11-10, 2 minutes gone. Parker goes for the steal, doesn't get it, three-pointer in and out, no good. Rebound, Kane Cowan. Pass is low and it's knocked away and stolen. Shot no good. Offensive rebound. Lomega waiting for teammates. Over to the near side, Burton, three-pointer, misses everything. Cowan's going to let it go out of bounds. 5:42 to go here in the half. 11-10 is the score. So Cowan will jog it across the timeline diagonally toward the near side. Calls for the Parker screen, gets it. Cowan's shot is blocked, gets his own rebound. Over to Cardwell, 17-foot jumper off the front iron, no good. Rebound, Lance Yost. 1-point lead for Balko. Lomega basketball, 5:18 to go here in the half. Into the front court, Lentz with it. Between the circles. Loose man defense being played by Balko. Over to the far side, Burton with it. Down on the block. Lentz giving it back now to Snowden. Snowden directing traffic between the circles. Over to Yost. Yost picked up there by Parker. Over now to the near side, Snowden with it. Back now over to Lentz. Lentz to Burton. Down on the block, the shot is up, good, and a foul. So basket good for Jackson Snowden. He has 4, and that's going to be 3 fouls on Levi Milliken. And Milliken's most likely going to have a seat. Frankie Gonzalez will check in the game for Balko. So Jackson Snowden, the sophomore, with a chance to complete the three-point play for Lomega. Shots off the back iron, no good. Rebound, Peyton Parker. 12-11 the score favor Lomega. Taylor in the front court has the ball. Finds Peyton Parker, the shot's up off the glass and good. Nice ball movement there. Parker with the basket, he has 4, and it's a 1-point lead for Balko, 13-12. Balko have led by as many as 4. Lomega have led by as many as 1. And an offensive foul on Jackson Snowden. That's his second personal foul, second team foul. Traver Duffy in the game now for Lomega. Cowan inbounds on the far side. Mason Taylor with it. He directs traffic from the midcourt stripe. 4:15 to go here in the half. Balko 1 point lead and the ball. Gonzalez with it between the circles. Now over to Cowan. You missed the physicality of Milliken, but you gained something offensively. Floater for Cardwell's no good. Rebound by Chase Burton. Coming the other way now are the Raiders. Quickly into the front court. Numbers back defensively, but not looking. Cardwell defensively, but it's not enough. Chase Burton with the layup, and it's good. 14-13 favor Lomega. 3:45 to go here in the quarter. Over to the near side now. Cardwell with it. Three-pointer top of the key off the front iron, no good. Rebound loose. Parker saves in the corner, and he's fouled. Foul's going to be on Traver Duffy. That'll be his first personal foul. Third team foul of the quarter. Balko to inbound from the end of the Lomega bench. Cowan with it now in the backcourt. Back now in the front court, gives it off to Taylor. Waits for instruction for Coach Whitfield. He gets them. Now over to Parker. Parker back to Taylor. Give and go to Parker. Layup off the glass and good. Basket good for Peyton Parker. He has 6. And it's a 1 point lead for Balko, 15-14. Marsh now with it. He's stripped by Cowan and stolen by Gonzalez. Gonzalez to Taylor with it, driving in now. Bounce pass to Parker. Shot is up and good. 8 for Parker, 3 point lead for Balko, 17-14, under 3 to play here in the half. Bounce pass down on the block, turnaround jumper over. Gonzalez is good for Lance Yost. He has 6. And it's a 1 point lead for Balko, 17-16, 2:35 to go here in the half. Into the front court, Mason Taylor with it. Driving in, picks up his dribble now over to Cardwell. Cardwell at the high post. Long pass to Gonzalez on the far side. Takes one dribble, picks it up. Thought about the really long jumper, gives it off to Cowan instead. Cowan between the circles. One-on-one with Lentz. Lentz goes for the steal, doesn't get it. Cowan, three-pointer, and he's fouled on the three-pointer. So Kane Cowan will go to the line to shoot 3. Foul's going to be on Trevor Lentz, his first personal. Third team foul. So Kane Cowan, the freshman, with a chance to get 3. Cowan's first free throw is up, off the back iron, no good. So Cowan takes 2 more dribbles, second free throw is up and good. Jackson Snowden back at the game, and Traver Duffy will have a seat. Third free throw is up and good. So Cowan converts 2 of 3. He has his first points of the game. As 2:10 to go here in the quarter. 19-16 the score, over to the near side. Jackson Snowden with it, down on the block. Yost with it, backing Taylor down. Three-pointer from the corner, misses everything. Offensive rebound shot blocked by Peyton Parker, and he stepped out of bounds. So Parker with the block. Forces the turnover, and it will be Balko basketball. Mason Taylor will walk it up the court with 1:50 to go. Unguarded foot on the line, jumper, no. Offensive rebound, Kane Cowan. Balko to reset. Taylor over to Cowan, near side, long three-pointer. Off the front iron, no. Rebound, Jackson Snowden coming over now to the near side, quickly into the front court. Lentz with it. Over to Burton. Burton into the paint. The floater, no, but he's fouled. A reach-in foul is going to be called on Nathan Cardwell. I think that's his second. It is. That'll be the second team foul of the quarter, and that will put Chase Burton at the line to shoot 2 for Lomega. So Chase Burton to shoot 2. Free throw is on the way and good. Traver Duffy back in the game for Lomega. Second free throw for the junior is on the way. And good. So he converts both. He has 4. And it's right back to a 1-point game now, 19-18. Taylor into the front court. Under 90 seconds to play here in the half. 19-18 the score. Over to the far side, Cardwell to Gonzalez. Gonzalez to Cowan. Cowan drives in, finds Taylor. The floater in the lane is good for Mason Taylor. From about 6 feet, he has 8. And it's a 3-point lead, 21-18, a minute 3 to go here in the half. Into the front court. Lentz between the circles, under a minute to play here in the half. Lentz isolated with Cowan. Driving in, push off, no call. Jumper off the back iron, no good. Rebound Gonzalez, ball's loose on the floor. Tie ball. See the possession arrow favors. Who does the bell toll for? It tolls for thee. It will be Balko basketball. 45 seconds to play here in the half. A 3-point lead for the Bison and the basketball. Chance for them to gain the largest lead, their largest lead of the game just before half. Mason Taylor looking to coach Whitfield for the play as he crosses the midcourt stripe on the near side. Now circling toward the midcourt stripe. He's standing with 1 foot in the circle. Now fully inside the jump circle. Balko may hold for the final shot here. 20 seconds to go here in the half. Highly entertaining first half of basketball here. Low scoring affair, much lower than we anticipated. Bounce pass to Parker, over to Cardwell for 3. Bang! 3-point basket, Nathan Cardwell. He has 6. It's a 6-point lead. And that's the end of the first half with the score. Balko 24, Lomega 18. We'll take a quick timeout when we come back. Sorry about that, folks. Welcome back. It's halftime where the Balko Bison lead the Lomega Raiders by a score of 24-18. Had a little bit of a health scare here, doing a little bit better. Lomega are being paced by Lance Yost with 6, Jackson Snowden and Chase Burt with 4 apiece, 2 apiece for Trevor Lentz and Ben Marsh with 2. Balko being paced by Peyton Parker and Mason Taylor with 8 apiece. Nathan Cardwell with 6, Kane Cowan with 2. We knew it was going to be a close game. What we didn't expect was a defensive struggle, which is what it has been. Foul trouble, Levi Milliken with 3, 2 for Nathan Cardwell, 2 for Jackson Snowden for Lomega, and that's kind of the extent of the foul trouble in this game, but it is some fairly substantial foul trouble. Frankie Gonzalez did a good job stepping in for Levi Milliken. He's just got to be really careful. Does Levi that he doesn't pick up a quick 4th foul, because although he is a little bit faster than Levi, he's not built like Levi is, and so he's not going to be able to do that kind of heavy lifting like Levi can do. We're going to take another quick break. When we come back, we'll have the start of the second half live from Panther Gymnasium here in Lomega, Oklahoma. Balko Bison basketball will continue in a moment. Wait until they come out on the floor. What? Welcome back to Panther Gymnasium. It's Lomega basketball to start the second half. They are in their home white uniforms with electric blue lettering and trim. They're going from right to left across your screen. Balko in their road charcoal uniforms with maroon lettering and white lettering and maroon trim. They're going from left to right across your screen. Jackson Snowden with it on the elbow, feeding Yost in the paint. Turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound deflected out of bounds off of Balko. It looked like it was off of Snowden, but they're going to say that was off of Balko. Will be Lomega basketball inbounding from the baseline. 7:39 remaining here in the third quarter. Yost to do the inbounding honors from the baseline. Does so to Snowden on the near side. Yost circling back around in the paint, up and under move shot, no good. Rebound Mason Taylor. Taylor into the front court, numbers back defensively for Lomega. Over to the far side. Cowan has it, long cross court pass to the near side. Cardwell for 3. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound takes one bounce and picked up by Snowden, giving it off to Yost. Yost into the front court. Between the circles, still with his dribble, giving it off now to Lentz. Lentz surveys the defense that Balko gives him. Now over to the far side, Marsh with it. Back over now to Snowden. Snowden down on the block. It's knocked away and stolen by Milliken. Over to Taylor. Balko now with numbers if they hurry. Taylor over to the near side. Cowan will drive baseline. Over to Milliken. Layup is off the glass and good for Lance Milliken. Bonus points now for Lance Milliken. And it's an 8-point lead for Balko, their largest of the game, 26-18, 6:42 to go here in the third quarter. Between the circles now, Trevor Lentz, the Balko faithful, coming alive. Ben Marsh, three-pointer, in and out, no good. Rebound, Peyton Parker. Kane Cowan over to the far side now, near side rather, giving it up to Nathan Cardwell. Cardwell feeds Parker in the paint over to Milliken. Milliken shot, no, blocked. Rebound, Parker, putback is good. Parker with 10, timeout. Lomega, timeout on the floor. We'll take it with him. 6:17 to go here in the third quarter. Balko 28, Lomega 18. Balko Bison basketball will continue in a moment. Into the front court, Snowden has it on the high post, giving it off to Yost. Yost drives in, up and under, move shot is off the bottom of the backboard. Looked like Kane Cowan got a piece of that. Over to Taylor. Taylor quickly in the front court, 1-on-5, the floater, no. Rebound loose, picked up by Taylor. And a traveling violation. Taylor protests. The official says, methinks thou doth protest too much. It does not matter. Lomega basketball. 2 minutes gone here in the third quarter. 10-point lead. Lentz into the front court. Between the circles, still with the dribble, picked up there by Milliken. Over to the far side. Burton with it. Bounce pass down on the block. Milliken goes for the steal, and they'll call it. They're going to call a foul on Cowan. That'll be Cowan's second personal foul. First team foul of the quarter for either team. Yost with it on the far side. Now over to Ben Marsh. Marsh at the elbow, giving it back now to Yost. Yost circling around the arc. Picked up by Taylor. Over to the near side, Ben Marsh. Marsh to Lentz. Lentz begins his drive, circling back to the near side. Three-pointer for Burton, no. Rebound off of Lomega. It will be Balko basketball. Mason Taylor to inbound from the baseline. Full court press being employed by Lomega for the first time in this game. See how Balko handles this. They tend to do pretty well with these. Over to Taylor on the far side. Back to Cowan. Cowan across the timeline. Drives in through the double team. Layup is no good. Offensive rebound. Put back Milliken, no, but he's fouled, and Levi Milliken will go to the line to shoot two. Foul on Traver Duffy, and that'll be Duffy's second personal. Traver Duffy's second personal foul, so Levi Milliken will go to the line to shoot two. First free throw is in and good. So Milliken rattles the first one home. Jackson Snowden will check back into the game for Lomega as Duffy will have a seat. Milliken's second free throw is on the way, and it is in and out, no good. Offensive rebound, Peyton Parker. Over to Taylor. Taylor drives in, gives it off to Parker. Parker's shot, no. Rebound, Jackson Snowden, and it's knocked away and stolen, and a foul. Foul's going to be on Peyton Parker, his first personal. Second team foul. 4:45 to go here in the third quarter. An 11-point lead for Balko, no, 29-18. And very subtly, Balko's stretching this lead open. Yost loses control of it out of bounds, but I think it went off of Levi Milliken's chest. So will be Raider basketball inbounding from the baseline. Burton to do the inbounding honors for Lomega. Inbound goes to the wing on the far side. Now over to Lenz. Back over to the far side. Three-pointer. In and out, no good. Rebound, no. It was kind of volleyballed around, picked up by Taylor. Taylor over to Cowan. Cowan to Parker. Parker loses control of it, picks it back up now on the wing near side. Back over to Cowan. Cowan through a double team. Over to Taylor for three. Off the back iron, no. Milliken bats it back to Taylor. Balko to reset. 4:10 to go here in the third quarter. 11-point lead for the Bison and the basketball, already their largest of the game. Over to the near side, Cardwell. And he has his pocket picked by Marsh. Into the front court. Shot is around the rim and good. Marsh with 4. Lead back to single digits now, 29-20. Past the halfway mark here in the third quarter. Bounce pass to Cardwell. Cardwell to Cowan. Cowan to Parker in the front court. Over to Cardwell. Uncontested three. In and out, no good. Rebound, Chase Burton. Balko's got to knock those down. If Lomega starts getting their momentum, watch out, because they can score bunches and in a hurry. Foul's going to be on Nathan Cardwell, and that's 3 for him. Basket good for Burton. That's 6 for him. Timeout, Balko. We'll take it with them. 3:35 to go here in the third quarter. 7-point lead for the Bison, 29-22. Balko Bison basketball will continue in a moment. Welcome back to Panther Gymnasium. Chase Burton looking to complete the three-point play for Lomega. Free throws on the way. In and out, no good. So the lead remains at 7 for Balko, 29-22. 3.5 to go here in the third quarter. Parker gives it off to Cardwell. Cardwell pass to Cowan between the circles. Score of note, Leedy leads Felt Yarborough 35-18, so the winner of this game will play most likely Leedy, because Leedy's not likely to surrender his 17-point lead against Felt Yarborough. Over to the far side, Nathan Cardwell with it. Over to Cowan. Cowan finds Parker, cross-court pass to Cardwell. Double team closes, three-pointer, bang! Nathan Cardwell. That's 9 for Cardwell, and the lead back to double figures at 10. 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Into the front court, Trevor Lenz. Feeds Yost driving in. Shot's blocked from behind by Peyton Parker. Lomega basketball to inbound from the baseline. 2:47 to go here in the third quarter. So a good bit of foul trouble for Balko. Levi Milliken, Nathan Cardwell with 3, Kane Cowan with 2. Less foul trouble for Lomega as Jackson Snowden and Traver Duffy with 2. Driving in, shot, no, and there's going to be a foul on, I think, Kane Cowan. And that's 3 on Kane Cowan. So lots of foul trouble for Balko. No, it's Kane Cowan, Nathan Cardwell, and Levi Milliken, each with 3 fouls. First free throw's on the way and good for Lance Yost. Seven points for Lance Yost to lead Lomega. Second free throw is on the way and good. So he converts both. He has 8, and it's an 8-point game, 32-24. Cardwell with it. Cross-court pass to Taylor. They got to be fast. Give it off now to Parker. Parker to Cardwell, or to Cowan for 3. Bang! Cowan off the glass. He has 3, leads up to 11, 35-24. 11-point lead for Balko. They've led by as many as 12. Down on the block, Jackson Snowden picks up his dribble. Now top of the key, three-pointer. Off the front iron, no. Rebound, Mason Taylor. Balko have led by as many as 12. Lomega have led by as many as 2. Ball's loose on the floor, still loose on the floor, and it's stolen. Coming the other way. Basket is good and a foul, and that's 4 fouls on Kane Cowan. Eight points for Chase Burton. Chance to complete the three-point play, and Kane Cowan's going to have to sit for a long time. So Burton looking to get 3 the old-fashioned way around the rim, and good, and he does. He has 9, and it's now an 8-point lead again, 35-27. Taylor in the corner giving it off to Cardwell. Cardwell to Gonzalez in the front court. Ball's knocked away and deflected by Ben Marsh. A minute 47 to go here in the third quarter. Balko to inbound in front of the scorers table on the near side. Mason Taylor with it near the midcourt stripe. Giving it off to Cardwell. Cardwell from 17. Off the back iron, no. But offensive rebound. Taylor from 13, the floater's good. Mason Taylor with 10. He's the second Balko player in double figures. The lead's at 10. 37-27, driving baseline, loses control, and a blocking foul is going to be called, I think, on Nathan Cardwell. And that's 4 on Nathan Cardwell. So heavy, heavy foul trouble now for Balko. First free throw for Burton is no good. So Colby Barnes will check in the game as Nathan Cardwell will have a seat. One more free throw forthcoming for Chase Burton. Second free throw is up and good, so he converts 1 of 2. He has 10. He's the first Lomega player in double figures. A minute 25 to go here in the quarter. Barnes has it. Gives it to Peyton Parker. And Parker's fouled. Foul is on Trevor Lentz. That'll be Lentz's second personal foul. So Taylor with it now in the backcourt off the rebound. A minute 16 to go here in the quarter. 9-point lead for Balko and the basketball. Taylor with it, top of the key, crossover dribble, free throw line jumper. Off the back iron, no. Taylor with the rebound. And a foul call on Ben Marsh, and that'll be Marsh's second personal foul. Inbound goes to Taylor with a minute 5 to go now in the quarter. Taylor near the midcourt stripe, across on the far side, giving it off to Gonzalez. Double team, triple team comes. Timeout on the floor. Coach Whitfield is unhappy about something. We'll take it with him. 59 seconds to go here in the quarter. 37-28 your score favor Balko. Balko Bison basketball will continue in a moment. Welcome back to Panther Gymnasium here in Tologa, Oklahoma. 37-28 the score favor Balko. It was turning into a very gritty performance for the Bison. Major foul trouble, and yet they continue to lead and are not surrendering much at all. Parker with the top of the key. Pass over to Taylor. Taylor bounce pass to Parker on the near side. Over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez has it. Over to Parker. Parker through the double team. And a traveling violation. 45 seconds to go here in the quarter. So Lomega basketball chance to cut it down to 7 or 6 with a made three. Yost driving in through the double team layup off the glass and good. 10 for Yost. He's the second Lomega player in double figures. And this press is giving Balko some fits here. 7-point lead now. Under a half minute to go here in the third quarter. Over to the far side, Gonzalez for three. Bang! 3-point basket good. Frankie Gonzalez. He has 3, and the lead back to double figures, 40-30. 16 seconds left to go here in the quarter. Utilizing the Snowden screen, give and go. Snowden runs into trouble, and he traveled with it. A turnover, and Balko basketball. 11.8 to go here in the quarter. Lomega to employ full court press once again. Inbound goes to Parker. Parker to Taylor. 2-on-1. Milliken layup is good. 5 for Levi Milliken. 2 seconds. 1 second. From 30 at the buzzer. Off the back iron, no good. And that's the end of the third quarter with the score. Balko 42, Lomega 30. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have the third quarter recap and the start of the fourth quarter live from Panther Gymnasium here in Tologa, Oklahoma. Balko Bison basketball will continue in a moment. Welcome back to Panther Gymnasium here in Tologa. 42-30 your score. Lomega paced by Chase Burton and Lance Yost with 10 apiece. 4 for Ben Marsh and 2 for Trevor Lentz. For Balko, 10 apiece for Mason Taylor and Peyton Parker. 9 for Nathan Cardwell. 3 for Gonzalez, no good. Rebound by Lomega. 9 for Nathan Cardwell. 3 apiece for Frankie Gonzalez and Kane Cowan. And 5 for Levi Milliken. Lance Yost with it. To the high post, give and go. Yost layup is up and good. That's 12 for Lance Yost, giving him game-high honors. Lomega employing the full court press once again. A 10-point lead for Balko. And a turnover. Peyton Parker dribbled it out of bounds. 7:23 to go here in regulation. A 10-point lead for Balko, now Lomega basketball. Reminder that the winner of today's game will play at 7:30 on Saturday against most likely Leedy, and the loser will play Boise City at 2:30 tomorrow. Long three-pointer off the front iron, no. Rebound Peyton Parker. A minute gone here in the final stanza. Well, the final stanza of regulation anyway. Cowan, who's back in the game, a reach-in foul on Ben Marsh. That'll be 3 on him. First team foul of the quarter. Balko to inbound in front of their bench. Kane Cowan to do the inbounding honors. 6:55 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Taylor over to Cowan. Cowan with it, free throw line extended, picks up his dribble. Over to Parker, driving baseline, up and under move, shot no. Rebound batted around, picked up by Trevor Lentz. Coming the other way now are the Raiders. Into the front court, Lentz has it over to the near side. Driving baseline, picking up his dribble, it's knocked away and stolen by Taylor. Taylor circling around. Over to Cowan in the front court from 28. Off the front iron, no. Rebound Chase Burton, can't imagine that was the play that Coach Whitfield drew up there. Driving in, out of control, the shot is no good. That hung on the rim for probably 2 or 3 seconds. Balko's got to hurry to get it across the timeline. They better go. Giving it off to Cardwell. Cardwell now to Cowan. Over to Taylor on the far side. Peyton Parker shot off the glass and good. 12 for Peyton Parker. The lead is 12. 44-31. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. 5:50 to go here in regulation. 44-32 your score. Balko Bison basketball will continue in a moment. Welcome back to Panther Gymnasium. Lomega basketball. 5:47 remaining here in regulation. Lentz brings it diagonally across the timeline toward the far side, giving it off to Marsh. Marsh over to Yost. Yost clears out, no foul. Over to the far side, Lentz. Now between the circles, driving in, Burton. Shot is up off the glass, around the rim, and good. Nice move there by Burton. He has 12. Over to Cowan. Cowan to Parker. Parker to Cardwell, brings it across the timeline. Back now over to Cowan. Cowan to Peyton Parker. Over to Mason Taylor. Taylor to Cowan. Top of the key. Drives in now. Finds Peyton Parker. The floater is good. Peyton Parker floater from 6 feet is good. He has 14. 46-34 your score. 5:05 to go here in regulation. Into the front court, Lance Yost. Yost drives in on Parker. Parker backs off. The floater, no. Rebound, Levi Milliken, giving it off to Mason Taylor. Nice pass from Kane Cowan over to Cardwell. Back to Cowan. Cowan through the double team over to Milliken. Milliken back to Taylor. Taylor back to Cowan. Balko to reset one more time. 4:45 to go here in regulation. Over to the far side. Nathan Cardwell still has his dribble. Takes one. Gives it back to Cowan. Balko will now reset. Double team comes. Over to Cardwell. Cross-court pass to Taylor. Taylor through a double team. The floater from 12 off the front iron around the rim. No. Rebound batted around off of Lomega. Will be, Officials going to overrule him. It looks like it's going to be Balko basketball. The officials are going to discuss it. Officials didn't see it. Officials did not see it the same, so they will keep the ball with Lomega. 4:25 to go here in regulation. 12-point lead for Balko. Raider basketball. Long three-pointer for Burton is good. That's 15 for Chase Burton. Now Lomega can make those in bunches. Leads back down to single digits now. 46-37. Mason Taylor shot no good, but he's fouled on the shot, so he'll go to the line to shoot two. Foul's going to be on Jackson Snowden, it looks like. I think that'll be his third. Second team foul of the quarter. So Taylor takes one dribble, free throws on the way, and good. One more free throw forthcoming for the 6'3" junior from Balko. The Lomega faithful wishing Mason Taylor a happy birthday. Very genial of them. He converts both. He has 12. And it's 48-37, an 11-point lead for Balko. Yost drives in. The shot is off the glass and good. 14 points for Lance Yost. Timeout on the floor. It's a full timeout. We'll take it with him. 3:50 remaining here in regulation. 48-39 your score favor Balko. Balko Bison basketball will continue in a moment. Welcome back to Panther Gymnasium here in Tologa, Oklahoma. Very entertaining game we have going on here. 48-39 your score, favor Balko. 3:50 to go in regulation. It is Bison basketball. Full court press being employed by Tologa. Cardwell brings it into the front court, passing out of the double team, and it's deflected. It looked like it had been stolen, but it was a kicked ball. So it will be Balko basketball inbounding in front of their bench. Cowan inbounds to Mason Taylor, who has it in the backcourt. Now in the front court, bounce pass to Cowan. Cowan drives baseline, loses control, but picked up by Taylor. You saw kind of this look of sheer panic. Three-pointer for Cardwell off the back iron. No rebound. Peyton Parker putback is around the rim and good. 16 for Peyton Parker, giving him game-high honors. In the front court now are the Raiders. 11-point lead. Foul line jumper off the back iron. No rebound. Peyton Parker giving it off to Cowan. Cowan through the press himself into the front court, has the ball. Bounce pass to Cardwell on the near side. They're going to hold and run a little bit of clock, it looks like. Three minutes to go here in regulation. Cowan has it on the near side. Cross-court pass to Cardwell. Balko resets. Taylor between the circles. Over to the near side. He throws it to the bench. Coach Whitfield says it was tipped. I didn't think it was tipped. I thought it was just kind of an errant pass. I didn't think there was a Lomega player within a few feet of it. So it will be Lomega basketball. 11-point lead for Balko. Lomega basketball. Yost drives in, picks up his dribble, bounce pass top of the key. Drives in now, spin move in the paint. Marsh has it. Top of the key, three-pointer. No offensive rebound to Marsh. Lomega to reset. 2.5 to go here in the ballgame. They're going to have to go pretty quick, though, now. Yost with it, drives into the paint. The 10-foot jumper is good for Lance Yost. He has 16. Tying in for game-high honors. Cowan with it now on the near side over to Taylor. Taylor to Cardwell, who now has it in the front court. He gets rid of it to Peyton Parker. Timeout on the floor. 2:12 to go here in regulation. We'll take the timeout with them. 9-point lead for Balko. 50-41 your score. Balko Bison basketball will continue in a moment. Welcome back to Tologa, Oklahoma for this third-round matchup of the OSSAA Class B Gentlemen's Basketball Playoff. 50-41 favor Balko. It is Bison basketball. 2:11 to go here in regulation. Mason Taylor with it in the backcourt, brings it into the front court, bounce pass to Cowan. On the near side, passes it to Taylor, double team comes. 2 minutes to go here in regulation. Now to Milliken between the circles. Bounce pass to Cowan. Free throw line extended. Takes one dribble now to Cardwell on the far side. Over to Taylor. Pass too tall for Parker, but he gives it off to Milliken. Up and under move. Shot is good for Levi Milliken. He has 7. And if I'm not mistaken, I think that's a season high for Levi Milliken with 7 points. Layup no good. Rebound Levi Milliken. He gives it off to Mason Taylor. 11-point lead for Balko. 90 seconds to go here in regulation. Taylor gives it off to Cardwell in the front court. Cross-court pass to Kane Cowan. Pass is knocked away and stolen. Transition basket, layup, no, but a foul. Not a bad foul. That's not a bad foul for Mason Taylor. First of all, it's his first personal foul. Secondly, it prevents an easy layup, and it makes them earn the points at the free throw line. So Ben Marsh at the line now to shoot 2. First free throw's on the way, and good. And worst case scenario, it gives you a chance to kind of catch your breath. Nathan Cardwell was getting instructions for Coach Whitfield. Second free throw's around the rim and good. So he has 6, and he's 4-4 from the free throw line. Taylor with it. Bounce pass into the front court. Peyton Parker has it. It's knocked away and stolen. The Lomega player stepped well out of bounds. He was almost 2 feet out of bounds, and they did not call it. He was about 2 feet out of bounds, and they did not call that. A minute to go in the ballgame. Becky Milliken down. Pass off the back of the backboard. And here's what you say about that. If it's an honest mistake, it evens out. And it evened out. A minute 1 to go here in regulation. 9-point lead for Balko and the basketball. Peyton Parker with it. Picks up his dribble, gives it off to Nathan Cardwell in the front court. Now over to Parker. Parker and Mason Taylor look for Lomega to start fouling here any second. Ball's knocked away off of Cowan's hands and stolen. 45 seconds to go here in regulation. Parker goes for the steal, doesn't get it. Off the glass and good for Chase Burton. He has 17, giving him game-high honors. Into the front court, Cardwell has it. Timeout on the floor. 30.7 seconds left to go. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. 52-45 your score. Balko Bison basketball will continue in a moment. Welcome back to Panther Gymnasium here in Tologa, Oklahoma. Have a little bit of messages going on from on the live chat. Jason Schreiner, the former Goodwell principal, says, "Go Mason." Former Mason Taylor's old principal. And there's a foul on Kane Cowan. Also, Payson Slater says, "Go Bison." Do want to thank everybody for listening to this broadcast of Balko Bison basketball. That's the third team foul. The foul is on Trevor Lentz, his third personal foul. So still a foul to give for Lomega. Inbound goes to Mason Taylor. And if I'm Mason Taylor, I'm just running as fast as I can. Cowan with it. And he is given the foul. Trevor Lentz, that's 4 fouls on Lentz. 19.5 seconds left to go. And now Mason Taylor's in the backcourt. He tried to give the foul, and they didn't give it to him. Foul's going to be on Chase Burton now. That's Burton's first personal foul. And Balko will now go to the line with 15 seconds left to go. Already a 3-possession game now, so Balko's just going to start making free throws at this point. Mason Taylor looking to ice this game away right here. First free throws around the rim and good. He has 13. One more free throw forthcoming for the 6'3 junior. Takes one dribble. Second free throw is up off the back iron softly and good. He has 14, and it's a 9-point game with 12 seconds left to go. Into the front court, driving in, Lance Yost. The jumper is off the back iron twice. No good. Rebound, Kane Cowan. And that's going to be it. That's the ball game. And Balko will be playing in the 4th round on Saturday at 7:30 against Leedy. They get a rematch against Leedy. So the next round looks as follows. The Balko Lady Bison will be playing on Saturday at 1, or on Friday, tomorrow, at 1 o'clock against Tyrone. And the Balko Bison men's team will play on Saturday at 7:30 against Leedy. So a lot to be excited about for these teams. Until next time, this is David Vaughn reminding you that no amount of success can compensate for failure in the home. Make sure that you let your family know each and every day just how much you love them. Until next time, take care and God bless.